channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Offshore Maritime Injury, Louisiana Offshore Injury Attorney. Louisiana Offshore Injury Attorney. Louisiana Offshore Injury Attorney Walter Gabriel has experience handling some of the most catastrophic offshore disasters, including the April 20, 2010 Deepwater Horizon BP oil spill that claimed the lives of 11 offshore maritime workers. Offshore injury lawyer Walter Gabriel understands what it takes to win the fight against big offshore maritime companies to get victims and their families the compensation they deserve. Understanding the offshore maritime industry, the Gulf of Mexico and connected ports in Louisiana and Southeast Texas are a hotspot of activity for maritime industry workers, which inevitably leads to offshore maritime injury. Those involved include seamen, longshore oil drillers, dock workers, spymen, and many others. Many major players in the maritime industry take part in some capacity with Louisiana's Gulf Coast and ports. Unfortunately, they can be rather slippery and difficult to pin down when it comes to imposing liability for injuries suffered by their workers. If you were injured while working aboard a vessel, oil rig, or in and around maritime-related infrastructure, for example docks, leading, bays, and etc., then you may be entitled to significant compensation. The law firm of Walter Gabriel LLC can help. Contact us today to get your case started with an experienced Louisiana offshore injury lawyer. We represent a range of maritime injury claimants. We represent a range of claimants in lawsuits against ship operators and other maritime industry entities, including disputes centered around Jones Act, Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act, maintenance and cure offshore oil rig accident, seamen injuries, tugboat and barge accidents, and then tanker and cargo accident. Maritime injury claims raise unique challenges. Jurisdictional issues, jurisdictional and choice of law issues are common in the maritime injury context. It is not uncommon for shipping companies to flag their ships in countries with regulations that are favorable. They might also include provisions in contracts require a plaintiff to litigate the case in a jurisdiction of their choosing. Though legal issues may frighten the first-time maritime plaintiff, it's important to understand how the law applies. Depending on the case, the provisions at issue may be unenforceable, or there may be some other rules that takes precedence. Issues concerning the applicable regulations maritime dispute can vary quite significantly depending on the circumstances surrounding the injury and their applicable law. Some regulations are plaintiff-friendly. Under the Jones Act, the plaintiff is not only awarded a range of damages, but they may also have an easier time establishing liability. This is because a defendant may be held responsible even if they are only partially at fault for the plaintiff's injuries. It regulatory regime imposes a different set of standards and expectations on the injury plaintiff. And it's important that you handle the dispute appropriately and in accordance with the correct standard. For example, defined as a seaman injured within the course and scope of employment may entitle to significant compensation under the Jones Act. By contrast, if a maritime worker has no claim under the Jones Act, then they may have to rely on a negligence seaworthiness claim and or maintenance and cure benefits. Shared liability issues. Maritime injury claims often involve multiple defendants, many of whom may be partially responsible for the harm at issue. For example, even an intoxicated co-worker pushes you while working on an offshore oil rig, then you will likely have a cause of action against your co-worker. You may also have a cause of action against your employer for negligently hiring them. That is, if you can show that the employer knew or should have known about the violent or alcoholic tendencies of your co-worker. Schedule a free consultation with an experienced Louisiana offshore injury attorney The law firm of Walter Gabriel LLC is a personal injury firm advocating on behalf of clients involved in a range of disputes, including maritime-related accidents, such as those that occur on an offshore oil rig or cargo vessel. We have extensive experience navigating challenging litigation and securing favorable results for our clients. Interested in learning more about our services? Call 318-445-2121 or send us a message online to schedule a free and confidential consultation with experienced Louisiana offshore injury attorney at the law firm of Walter Gabriel LLC. Trusted offshore injury law firm. If you or a loved one have been injured in an offshore accident, we can help. Insurance companies are not your friends, regardless of what they portray in television commercials. The maritime lawyers at Walter Gabriel Law have been fighting for the rights of accident victims for years. Learn more below. We have successfully represented clients who have been injured in a variety of maritime accidents, including oil rig accident, barge accident, fishing boat accident, cargo ship accident, cruise ship accident, and no matter what type of maritime accident you or your loved one has been involved in, we can help. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve for your injuries, including medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. If you have been injured in a maritime accident, you may be wondering what your legal options are. The answer depends on several factors, including the jurisdiction in which the accident occurred and the type of accident. In general, however, maritime accidents are governed by admiralty law, also known as maritime law. Admiralty law is a branch of the law that covers maritime activities, including shipping, commerce, and the transportation of passengers. Maritime law also covers the operation of offshore oil rigs and docks. That means that any injury sustained in a maritime context by a passenger or a worker in a commercial or recreational context may fall under admiralty law. If you have been injured in a maritime accident, you may be entitled to compensation for your medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. However, admiralty law is complex and the process of filing a claim can be complicated. That's why it's important to consult with an experienced maritime attorney who can help you navigate the legal process and protect your rights. If you have been involved in a maritime accident, call us today for a free consultation. We will review your case and help you understand your legal options. Let us put our experience to work for you. Jones Act maritime law and other related laws when you are injured in a maritime or offshore incident. You may be able to file a personal injury lawsuit against your employer under the Jones Act. This federal law, enacted in 1920, allows seamen who are injured on the job to seek compensation for their injuries. A jury trial is typically available to be plaintiff under the Jones Act. For those not covered by the Jones Act, such as harbor workers, the Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act, or LHWCA, fills in the gap by guaranteeing workers' compensation for on-the-job maritime injuries. Benefits are paid out either through an insurance policy or directly from the employer. In addition to the Jones Act and LHWCA, several other laws provide protection for maritime workers. These include the General Maritime Law, the Death on the High Seas Act, and the Outer Continental Shelf Land Act. If you have been injured in a maritime or offshore incident, it is important to speak with an experienced attorney to learn about your rights and options. An attorney can help you navigate the complex legal landscape and fight for the compensation you deserve. What should I do if I have suffered a maritime injury? If you have suffered a maritime injury, you should seek medical attention and take steps to document your injuries. You should also seek legal advice to ensure that your rights are protected. Taking these steps can help you get the compensation you deserve and protect your future. Medical attention is important because It can help you document your injuries and get the treatment you need. It is also important to seek legal advice because maritime law is complex and can be difficult to navigate on your own. An experienced lawyer can help you understand your rights and options and make sure that you are compensated for your injuries. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.